Influencer fatigue, marketing high-fat foods, and making cryptocurrencies the norm. That and more on today's episode.
Want to know what's next? For over 2 decades, we've led the world's most influential brands to create the right products at the right time for tomorrow's consumer. This is WGSN's Client Questions Answered.
Hello, and welcome to the show where our experts from around the globe unpack your biggest challenges. I'm Carla Buzasi, President and CEO at WGSN. Let's find out what burning questions we have to unpack today. Our first question comes from a client asking, having built our brand on influencer marketing, we're now starting to worry about the effects of influencer fatigue. Is this a genuine issue, and where do we go from here? Giving us their take on the topic is Joe McDonald, our Head of Insight and expert in social media marketing and insight. Here's Joe's thoughts.
The pandemic exacerbated how people are increasingly tired of this hyper manicured artificial look. We've seen enough posts from influencers now saying my life was fake, I hiked up a mountain, take a photo with a cold coffee and then poured it on the floor. So this diet tea era is over. People are a lot more savvy and consumers are looking for authentic influence. So what does that actually mean? Well, part of it is the shift towards TikTok. We're seeing more forms of influence emerge. So learning is a big thing on the TikTok platform. People actually rallying around creators that teach them something. So everything from money skills through to how to dress, how to entertain your dogs. That's a lot more dynamic than a static photo. So it's harder to hide. The video first format means that you can't overlay this manicured look, but there's also an expectation that you'll be dynamic. Humor is such a big part of the platform.
Amazing insight there. And if you do want to dig deeper into this topic, do check out our Consumer Insight platform where we cover all the latest marketing developments. On to our next question, which comes from a food brand asking, what do we need to know about the UK's incoming law about restricting the marketing of foods high in fat, sugar and salt? This is a great question, which actually goes beyond the UK as similar legislations are popping up all around the world. I'm going to hand over now to Tom Gatehouse, who's a strategist on WGSN Food and Drink and co-author of our intelligence report on this topic. Let's hear Tom's advice.
So the upcoming HFSS laws are designed to tackle the sale and advertising of less healthy foods, such as chocolate and crisps, in an attempt to curb the rising obesity levels in the country, especially with children. What this means in terms of marketing, first for retailers, is that store entrances, aisle ends, checkouts and online equivalents must be HFSS-free zones by October 2022, which is when the laws come into play. Bulk promotions on prepackaged items, such as multi-buy offers, will also be restricted, and we're talking a 9 PM TV watershed for adverts and loads of online restrictions. It's a really big deal, basically, and we're already seeing prepackaged reformulations launched by major players, with the harnessing of food tech and broader brand building strategies key to becoming HFSS compliant in the future.
So there you have it. Thanks, Tom. Our final question for today comes from a client asking, as we're looking at payment options, should we realistically consider cryptocurrency for future spend? Giving us this take on the topic is Q, insight strategist and our resident crypto expert. Let's have a listen.
Back in August 2021, cryptocurrency topped $2 trillion worth of market value for the first time ever. And in November 2021, Collins Dictionary named NFT the word of the year. NFTs can only be purchased with cryptocurrency, so savvy brands will get ahead of this metaverse movement and embrace Web3 by installing some sort of cryptocurrency payment method, or even allowing for a crypto reward system that gets customers more acclimated as cryptocurrency becomes adopted at mass.
So we're not yet accepting crypto at WGSN, but if you are looking to partner with us, we're sure our team can find the right solution for you, so do get in touch. That's it for this week on Client Questions Answered. As always, if you have any questions or comments you'd like us answering in future episodes, please do pop them in the comments box for our team. I'm Carla Buzasi, and I'll see you next time.